Hey guys, it's Wolf here. Hey, welcome to this video. So this is going to be a bear market update video. Okay, so let's get into it. And the whole point of the me making videos here is I want to show you on how I'm building portfolio for the next bull run. And kind of like here, I created this. I use this as my desktop background. Okay. So I highly recommend you also guys to do something like this. So this is a so our subconscious mind is very powerful. So I've been reading Carl Jung and Sigmund Freud. Basically, they are the creators of modern psychology, and they talk about the subconscious mind a lot. And basically, this will give your subconscious mind. For example, you want to create something like this. Okay, so this is what I use. And yeah, anyway, so the point of this is that right now we are here. Okay, and this is, by the way, from Google Trends. This chart. So right now we are going to experience the boring lows. I think that we are going to even go lower, but at some point we are going to go back in. Okay, and if you have been listening to Lil Wayne and Drake, Lil Wayne has that song, or Drake has that we going in, and I'ma go hard, and I'ma go hard. You know what I'm saying? So we are going to go freaking hard here. So we go in on here, and dollar cost averaging in on blue chip projects, and then in the next bull run, I mean, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. And remember, guys, it's not over until I win. Say that to yourself. It's very powerful. It's not over until I win. Okay, and then you can also pull up some. So here's Bali. I'll be looking at Bali. Because there's a lot of digital nomads, and there's tons of I love the run. So there's tons of running. Sea view, and also I want to buy a Rolls Royce, right? And here's a couple like a portfolio that I'm like looking forward the building, and the total balance of this portfolio is 23 million. Okay, so that's kind of like what I'm looking up to make in the bull run. And that being said, so we are right now here. Okay, so you have to just keep. I hope that this helps you to keep the focus on the long term, because a lot of people they we are here. It's very easy to get discouraged, and when you look at the market, you're like, oh, what's going to happen? But you don't. We no one know what's going to happen here. And I've been looking at the electricity prices, for example, here in Europe and Germany specifically. They are going through the roof. Okay, they are going through the roof, and I've been talking about the macro environment, all of the everything around macro, and all of the basically money printing and inflation, all of that. I think that's like that is in the markets. However, I think that we have the case that when people starts losing their jobs, or a lot of like people start can't buy anymore on credit and stuff like that because of the inflation, because everything gets so much. For example, electricity prices on Germany get so double in just 1 year, or triple or quadruple. For example, people had to close their for example, businesses or stuff like that, and the ramifications of that could be severe in my opinion. So with that being said, I think that we could head into another kind of like a crazy dip. But if you look at the chart here, we are pretty much we can go a lot lower. Don't get me wrong here, we can get a lot lower, but I think that right now I'm just so I've been doing this thing where I'm buying. So I started building my portfolio here on July. Okay, and right now is August, so I haven't done my August buying ins. However, I started building the portfolio here on July 11th. Okay, so I have kind of like time here to do it, and it's not exactly to buy every month, but I'm looking to buy more, definitely. However, right now the situation just looks that I think we are just going to go down more, so I rather just wait a little bit, and then when we have a crazy dip, I go a little bit harder. That's what I'm be looking at right now. Because it's very hard for me to see, like, yeah, we could have Ethereum merge pump and stuff like that, but the macro is still, it is still so. I think that we are going to have this kind of long, kind of like boring lows. And with that being said, if you I've been talking about that In psychology, you have one. So for every 1 month of trauma, we are going to have humans need 2 to 3 months to recover from it. Okay, so kind of like that. We had like a 6 months of trauma here from the bull to bear, so it's going to take at least 12 to 18 months, what I've been talking about, right? And to have the bull run again. And right now, what I'm personally looking at to buy is just DeFi projects, for cheap. Okay, basically Ethereum and DeFi projects on top of it, and then a couple of other picks. I have other picks also. So what I'm really big on bullish on is, let me show you here. So if we have a I've been talking about this a lot. So we have a 500 trillion net worth planet Earth, okay, and half of it, so 250 trillion, is in DeFi. Sorry, not DeFi, but the finances. Okay, so all of that money, aka real world assets, are going to roll into DeFi. Okay, so I'm kind of like investing in protocols that can benefit from that, or just are solving a problem through blockchains, and they have usability and that just are growing. And I love decentralization, of course, so I'm more of a investing in decentralization. A couple of projects that I've been looking at into are kind of like a lower cap tokens. They are not that decentralized, but they are moving into decentralization. It's kind of they are moving through phases. So the phase one is kind of centralized, and then they move and move and on. I have invested in a couple of those projects because I understand that the achieving decentralization is not going to be like one night thing, or just 1 year. It's going to take for a longer time to get it truly decentralized. But some of these DeFi picks that I have, they are, well, all of them in my opinion are blue chips, and I think that they have really chances to at least 10 to 100x in the next kind of like 2 to 5 years. Okay. With that being said, like if I just dollar cost averaging in for the next 1 year or something like that, and let's just hypothetically say that I can dollar cost averaging in. I'm going dollar cost averaging with like 100k. If I just 10x that, it's going to 1 mil, and if I just 10x that, it's going to be 10 mil, and if I just 10x that, it's going to be 100 mil. So it's not like that out of the picture. It just had to be, you have to be very smart about it. You have to, well, you can also do, you could start this. So in 2021, I turned $500 into 300k. Okay, so you can do it. You can do it with little. If you're starting with only like $1,000, you can do it. If you just 10x $1,000, that's 10k, and then 10x that to 100k and stuff like that. So it's a couple of 10x's more, for example, for you to do the same thing that I'm doing. So it's not that kind of like far away. You know what I'm saying? And again, these are just 10x's here. So if if some of the tokens are going to pull up 20 to 50x to even 100x, so it just instantly just jumps here. I mean, the opportunities are huge here. Okay, so that's basically what I'm looking at. And if you are still not, let me show you here. If you're still not in the memberships, you can check out the Bear Market Millionaire Kit. I'm going to do this redo these kind of, because I right now I'm accepting accepting dollars and euros, but I'm going to only accept cryptocurrencies in a very short time. So if you still want to get in with the fiat currencies inside, you can get in. I'm going to only change it to cryptocurrencies because I don't want to basically get fiat. I want only crypto at this point. And yeah, so this is completely free also. Okay, so I'm going to kind of like show you stuff there. I'm going to redo also these ones, but it's just going to be value. I'm going to show you tons of stuff. And yeah, so, and this is the paid one, so you can check this out, link in description, or go to wolflowes.com. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. So I mean, just you have to get your mindset right. You have to get your like the planning and strategy and everything like that, and you have to be consistent, committed, and patient about it. Okay, and you have to have your goals on your eyes on your price. Okay, don't there's start going to be tons of like shiny things that come here. For example, when we are here, everything's looking like shit, and you're going to look, okay, I need to do this, and maybe I look at this, and no, just simply focus on this one. It's going to be boring. I can guarantee you, 100% guarantee it's going to be so boring. It's going to be like there's not going to be hype. It's just everything's just going down. It's just boring low. But that's where the money is, and it's not over until I win, right? So do something like this. Create like a vision board for yourself. These are very helpful. I've been reading a lot, and in a lot of biographies, a lot of people do this stuff. They, for example, take this Rolls Royce and then they edit themselves in the picture so it looks like they are in it, or they take the money here. And so this is CoinGecko. I use CoinGecko to track the portfolio, for example, that one that I'm showing you here on the golden portfolio membership, so you can see. So I make it congruent to you, and how to recommend you to do this. It's very, very effective because it feels just kind of like a brainwash your brains to start working on it. And because our subconscious mind is like, it's like 90% of our everything. Like right now, if you're watching this video, you're probably holding your phone, or you are whatever, you're standing or something. Your subconscious mind is handling that and breathing and pumping the blood and everything like that, and storing the information and stuff like that. So it's and catching everything that's happening. So all of the noises, you consciously don't hear noises, but your subconscious mind picks all of that. So our subconscious mind picks everything. So when you have this kind of like your goals in front of you, it picks it. Okay. And it's just a great reminder to see like, okay, we are here. It's going to take a little bit to get here, but when we get here, I mean, we are going to get so excited. Here it's going to be so boring. I can guarantee it's going to be so boring. You're like, oh, what? We're just wasting time. What's happening here? It's never going to work. And then, I mean, you're going to thank me. You're going to hug my neck here. Okay, here when this starts here again, I mean, I will get the emails like, hey Wolf, like you changed my life. I know it because I've been here. I was here, and I've been here, and I was through here for this whole time. So now I can like kind of like see the future, kind of, and it's just going to repeat. Like you can see, boom, and then it repeats, and boom, and then it repeats, boom. So I'm saying. So, hey, yeah, I mean, yeah. So let's look some stats right now. So this is a market update for the last day of August. So we have Ethereum here. Ethereum is moving from proof of work to proof of stake, which means that Ethereum is becoming riskless base asset. Basically, it's a store of value. At the same time, you can build on top of it, and at the same time, you can earn yield on top of it. If you compare it to Bitcoin, Bitcoin is only you can't build anything on top of it, and you can't earn yield. So it's not hard money. Ethereum is hard money, so that's why I'm buying it a lot through this bear market. And then we have Binance Smart Chain, which is centralized chain. Then we have Uniswap here, drop the fees here. And then we have GMX, which is leverage trading, Aave, synthetics, and stuff like that. So that's what's up right now. And if you look at DeFi Llama, right now the total value locked is 60 billion. And on Ethereum, it's 34 billion. Okay, that's kind of like what's happening right now. And yeah. So here we have more stuff, and on the Dune, I was looking at the new analytics dashboards here, and I didn't see anything that interests me. I looked at a couple of these. I usually come here and just look at what's happening here. Are there any new ones? There's always the step in one. I don't know why. That's just weird. So yeah, a lot of velodrome. So that was one of the peaks that I made some money with. I was looking at the new kind of like velodrome peak. There's a new type of peak, low cap peak. It's like the rank is very low. I think that it could make some like a 5 to 10 to 30x gains. But I don't know if I want to buy it right now in this market condition. If I buy it, I will inform the pro tiers about it. And yeah, it could be huge. So then we have layer 2. Let's look at what's happening. Layer 2, we have Arbitrum number 1 and Optimism. So Arbitrum still doesn't have a token. And and the bear market, I think I'm going to buy some Optimism token because I missed out on I didn't get any airdrops or Optimism. So, you know, I want to buy. If we go very low, I'm going to just buy basically in the next bull. For the next bull run, I'm probably just going to dollar cost averaging in small positions on all of the layer 2 scaling solutions, to be honest. Or just if, well, in that case, if we don't see like the clear winner, or if we see the clear winner, I'm just going to probably buy that. Okay. Because that I just want to buy the leaders in the space, right? So hey, I hope that this helped you. This is my plan right now. Check out the portfolio, wolflobbies.com. And if you have any questions, comment down below. And if you feel that the bear market is draining you, great. You're right. It should. You should feel drained at this point. It's going to drain you even more. It's like a Dracula. It's going to suck you dry. And when you are sucked dry, that's when the bull market starts. Like literally, that's when you are just like you don't care about cryptocurrencies anymore. That's when the bull run starts. Okay, so just keep your head up, keep your shoulders up. It's not over until I win, right? So see you inside the portfolios, and peace out. Thank you so much for watching.